Alright you guys, what's going on? Today's Friday, July 29. Just ending the week, and I hope you guys had a good trading week. I am absolutely, utterly disgusted with my performance this week. And not because I lost a lot this week, but mostly because I had some self-inflicted wounds pretty much, in which if I had not done it, I would have ended positive for the week, even with the horrible week I was having, you know. So like I think I went like 4 for 11 this week in terms of trades, something like that. It was just bad. I was in a bad losing streak, but there were times where I broke my rules twice this week, including today, and it's just the worst feeling in the world, knowing that if I had not broken my rules, that I would have ended positive for the week. But yeah, I'm not gonna rant too much. Let's get into it. This is Monday, July 25, and I took 2 trades on that day. First one was GBP USD. So I saw a demand form. Let me go back. I saw a demand form here, and it broke structure. It broke the structure right here, the swing high. And yeah, I was waiting for the break of the candle. Once it reached demand, which I believe is right there, boom, I got in. And then immediately after, I got stopped out. And that was my first L of the week. And you know, I kind of had a feeling that it was gonna go the other way, because this right here, this was a liquidity grab. It grabbed liquidity right here, and New York session likes to reverse the other way. I keep saying that, but I for some reason forgot about that on this trade. You know, it's been on London session, it was going up the whole time, and then in New York came, it grabbed liquidity, and then it started heading the other way, just like that. So that's just something I gotta keep in mind each time I trade New York. Remember, New York most of the time, not all the time, likes to go the other way. So that's the reason why I lost that trade. And then the second trade I took was on SPX. I honestly gotta start paying more attention to SPX, because SPX has been good to me, but I have not been prioritizing SPX for some reason. So this was a sell I took on SPX. This is a supply right here, with some broken structure. It was breaking structure to the downside. I was kind of iffy on taking this trade because we have so many supplies right here, this one above it and this one above it. But you know, once it got to the supply, it was kind of showing a lot of rejections that it wanted to go down, and I just didn't hesitate. I got in right there, and I aimed for a 1 to 2. It was going well, and the rest is history. My 1 to 2, and then right here, the GU loss was $27, and the SPX win was $59. So I ended up above 1% for that day. Good start. Now, okay, hold on, let me look. Now Tuesday is when the monstrosity started. I had a bad losing streak, horrible losing streak. Let me get into it. So July 26 on NAS right here. Let me see. Right here. Let me use the replay. So I saw this demand on NAS with some break of structure. I also saw some gaps that needed to be filled. And yeah, it hit demand, and I waited for a candle break, and I got in right there. And I was aiming for kind of like a 1-2, and it immediately just stopped me out afterwards. And yeah, I could have got in for a re-entry, but I wasn't going to. I was done with NAS. I don't know. I'm kind of iffy about indices on pre-market, on pre-New York session open. I usually like to wait for the New York session to open to trade, because pre-market is kind of iffy. I don't know why. But anyway, then the second trade was USD JPY. Let me look for it. Hold on.
Bayden, have you been day drinking?
USD JPY, July 26. Let's go for it right here. I might not have it marked up. Okay, never mind. Yes, I do. So, I don't know. This supply right here was breaking lots of structure to the downside, and it just didn't work out. So, right, it got to the supply. Okay, actually, I remember now. Hold on, because I think I took like 2 trades on USD JPY. That's when I broke my rules. So it was right here, the first one. I was aiming for a 1 to 2.
Bayden, have you been day drinking?
I didn't wait for the first one to hit the supply. Mistake number 1. Mistake number 1. I didn't wait for it to supply, and it came back to bite me. Boom, stopped me out. And then after that loss, it should have been it, because that was 2 trades right there. That should have been it. But you know, my undisciplined ass decided to take another trade. And hold on, I don't even remember where I took it. Hold on, I'm trying to remember. I don't. Okay, I'm gonna just say I took it right here. I'm pretty sure that was it. And I aimed for another 1 to 2 or whatever, and it took me out. It just took me out. It took me out. And that was the 3rd trade of the day. I deserve to lose that one, because I should not be taking 3 trades in a day. My rules is 2 trades max, that's it. No matter what, no matter how good a setup looks on the 3rd one, it doesn't matter. Just be done after 2 trades. And yeah, that came back to bite me, and that was 2 losses in a row, and I was down for that day. Okay, so now moving on to GU on the 27th. 27th, where is it? I got it. It was this supply right here. Right here. This was a mistake to take, because they grabbed liquidity right here. This was liquidity, and this candle right here grabbed it. So I gotta remember not to take supplies when there's a liquidity grab, and plus there's not a lot of downward selling momentum the way I like it. This right here would have been a much better supply to take. Much better, so much better. It also had a break of structure and everything. So yeah, I got in at, once it tapped, I got in right here, and it immediately went against me. Immediately. Why? Because of liquidity grab. So yeah, that was L number 1. Let me see now which one is the second one.
Bayden, have you been day drinking?
GBP/USD sell. That was another sell on GBP/USD. But where did I take it? I don't even. Okay, I got it. I remember. I gotta remember to mark up my trades, bro. I really do. It was this one right here. This one right here was another mistake. Another big mistake. Why? Because we have this demand sitting right there, and this demand is on the 15-minute too. This was a 15-minute demand, and I think it had a 5-minute demand attached to it as well. Yeah, it had a 5-minute demand attached to it. So I was going against the 15 and the 5. I was going against the 15-minute chart, which I do not want to do ever. So yeah, I got in, and I got in right there. I don't know what I was aiming at. That's not the point either way. How much risk to reward, I don't care. And yeah, it just kept coming back, and boom, right there, got stopped out. That was my second L of the day. So that right there marked my 4th straight loss in a row. And yeah, moving on to the 28th. on AUD USD. Right here, I marked that one up. This one right here, I got in aggressive. I got in aggressive on this entry. When I say aggressive, I mean that I did not wait for a candle break. I just waited for it to hit my demand or my supply zone right here, and did not wait for confirmation or candle break or anything. Just got in, and yeah, it led to a good risk to reward. I kind of aimed for a 1 to 2.3, 2.4. Just say 2.4, and yeah, got in aggressive. Boom, right there. Kind of got out like around there, and that right there was $73, and that almost made up for the, not really, it didn't. That was still like 1% down for the week after the losing streak, but it was a good start. That right there marked the end of the losing streak, and yeah, I was back at it again. And then I at Euro USD 28th again. This was my second trade of the day. This was Wednesday or Thursday. Let me see. No, yeah, this was Thursday. Never mind. I meant to say Thursday. The 28 right here. Euro USD. Take that off. This was a beautiful demand setup. It was beautiful because price had already come into this whole big ass demand setup right here that happened after the news, and yeah, it was already breaking structure to the downside. It broke a swing high, which I like, and yeah, I was just waiting for price to come in there. Got in right there. Let me mark it real quick. And I don't know what I aimed for. I think I just aimed for a 1-to-1, to be honest. I should have held it for a 1-to-2, but since I had a $73 win, a 2%, more than a 2% win the previous trade, I was happy with just taking a 1-to-1 on this trade and just calling it a day. But yeah, the rest was history. And anyway, did it ever go for a 1-to-2? I don't remember. Yeah, it did. So I could have held for more than a 1-to-1. That's the point I'm making. I could have done a 1-to-1.5 if I wanted to. But yeah, it was Thursday was a good day overall. And then today, absolutely disgusting, man. Absolutely disgusting. Let me go. Okay, it was Euro USD. I remember. I just did it today. Let me exit from the replay mode. Okay, hold on. I got confused for some reason. Okay, right here. This was this trade I took. One of the 3 trades I took today. And okay. Yeah. Do this right here. Yeah, so I mean, like I said, New York likes to reverse on the New York session likes to reverse, right? So I was just seeing all these orders being built, and I don't know, that's usually an indication that it wants to go the other way. So I was just breaking for a nice clean break of the candle. So I got in, I saw this doji and I got in at the break, and yeah, I was aiming for a 1-to-2, which it did get there, but I closed like half my position at like 1-to-1.3, something like that, and then let the rest of it run to my take profit. And yeah, that right there, that trade right there should have been it for the day, and it would have marked, I would have ended positive for the week, which was the goal. The goal is to end positive for the week, but for some reason I decided to overtrade, man. I decided to overtrade. That trade was $45. And then right here, I took this trade right here, this supply. Waiting for the price to get to supply, and right there I got in, and then it immediately went against me and I got stopped out. That was a $35 loss. That was still $10 profit, but anyway, it was just disappointing overall. In my head, I did not want to end with $10 profit. I wanted to get my money back. Again, would have never happened if I would have just taken my dub and just left it there, right? And then I went to GU. GU was, it was beautiful. It was beautiful, I'm not gonna lie. But again, it's my third trade. I'm over trading. I usually lose when I over trade. Okay, I should have not taken it, but I did. So I took it. I think I took it right there at the second candle break. It was basically a 15-minute setup. Let me go to the 15. It was a 15-minute setup. Supply setup. Right there. I just mark it all the way up here because that's like the high of it. You can still mark it all the way, the supply all the way to the high. But yeah, the supply starts right there. Boom. Got in at the second candle break and I got stopped out. And that's how I ended my day. 1 win and 2 losses. It was just utterly disgusting, man. Disgusting. Because even though I had a horrible week, I could have ended positive if I had just not overtraded. If I had not taken that third trade on USD JPY that day, and I would have not taken this trade and just stick to my dub today on Friday, I could have ended positive. But because I broke my rules, I ended negative. So yeah, that was it. That's the whole gist of it. That's my recap. I gotta do better when it comes to discipline. I'm doing much better than what I did before, but I still got a long way to go. I have to do much better. I have to learn when to stop trading. So yeah guys, if you enjoy my video, my rant, please subscribe, leave your comments. I hope you guys had a good trading week. If you're in your financial journey or your journey to profitability as a forex trader like I am, just keep going, man. I mean, things are tough right now, but you will get there. Okay, I know I'm gonna get there at some point. I just gotta be patient and I gotta keep building good habits and not do shit like this, what I did this week. I cannot control what the market does, but I can control how many trades I take, and I can control me following my own rules. Okay, so I gotta do better. And yeah, I hope you guys had a good trading week, and please subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one.